Believe it? This is really happening. The Arewa youths have called out our very own brother. Hey, they've called Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. They say, guy, stop it. Guy, Atiku Abubakar, stop it. You can't be doing this. Stop playing politics with Nigerians' pain. Okay, stop it. Let's know where you're standing. Let's know who you are. You want to be the president of this country, yet you cannot tell the truth. It's Arewa you that is now warning, sending a serious message, saying, guy, behave yourself. Okay? Behave yourself, behave yourself. You can't do this. You can't do this at all. Okay? You can't do this at all. This is very, very, imaginable, unacceptable. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Arewa Youth Conservative Forum on Saturday asked Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and the People Democratic Party to stop playing politics with the pains Nigerians are currently going through over the new Naira policy and the changes and the challenges associated with the new notes. Alhaji Shatima, the national president of the AYCF, in a statement on Saturday in Lagos, frowned at Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. He frowned at him, saying, this is wrong. Said this is so unfair and this is not right at all. Nigerians are going through a lot. The national president of the AYCF, in a statement on Saturday in Lagos, frowned at Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the PDP, over the comment on the new Naira policies at the Central Bank of Nigeria. The campaign office of Abubakar on Wednesday, in a statement, advised the CBN not to extend the February 10th deadline for the exchange of the old Naira with the new ones. The former vice president has said any further extension will destroy the purpose and objective of the policy, and some persons will take advantage of it to manipulate the elections. Deadlines for the validity of the old Naira notes was initially January the 31st. However, the controversies it generated as Nigerians could not access the new note led to the extension to February the 10th. This has, however, caused a lot of misunderstanding in the country. Meanwhile, Shetima said that it was wrong for PDP to oppose the opinion of many Nigerians, including the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sadiq Abubakar, the National Assembly, and others in the favor of further extension of the deadline of the old Naira notes by the CBN. Former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar called was out of place because it is coming on the heels of growing complaints about the kind of sabotage that is being caused by, and the hardship on Nigerians and over this policy of this new note and the extensions. Atiku stands alone in his call for CBN not to review the deadline from February the 10th. He is against prominent Nigerians who made passionate appeal for the deadline review. Notable people like the Sultan of Sokoto, the Senate, the House of Representative leaders, and experts have called to ensure that this is extended, but Atiku is saying something else. What kind of a man is this? So this is what is happening now. This is what is going on. Every single person can see for themselves that is becoming, a matter of serious caution, and nobody should allow these things to go on just the way it is at the moment. Okay? Alhaji Atiku Abubakar says there is no need for the extension of the deadline. He said because the whole purpose why they needed to extend it would have been defeated. Now, the central bank governor and some other persons do not support Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, or they do not support, Tinubu, and so we all know that during elections, some kind of the currencies are given to some people to say vote for me or vote for such an individual, and we will give you A, B, C, D, Z. So there is a kind of sales that goes on the transaction that goes on with election. And so this people wants to ensure that those kind of things, are not given opportunity to see the light of day. Those things are not given the opportunity to see the light of day. And what do we see? We see something totally, completely different. We see what is not expected to be, coming to light. And so that's why, Atiku is saying, no, 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 they should not extend it. Let Nigerians vote. Let nobody have an opportunity to penetrate by using their money to ask people to vote, and I will give you this. He said yes, the call for the deadline is very, very important, and they should not extend it. All Nigerians, everybody should be able to see for themselves how things truly are. Is this what we're going to be allowing? Is this how things are going to be? So this is why every single one of us, nobody should sit back there and think that things are suddenly going to change if we don't rise up and, speak against everything and anything, that have been keeping us down as a nation and as a people. We may not be able to truly harness and get change that we desire. Okay, we may not be able to get that very change that we desire. So Yarima is saying, guy, okay, why? What do you mean? Let them extend it. Let them extend it if they must. Okay, let them extend it. We can't continue like this. Let it be extended. So this is what is happening, my people. This is what is going on. And this is why, we must ask ourselves very serious questions. Okay, we must ask ourselves very serious questions if this is what we want. Are we sure Atiku is what we want? Are we sure Tinubu is what we want? Are we sure Obi is what we want? Are we sure, Kwankwaso is who we want? Because if we are not sure, then somebody can just, impose themselves on us. We must be we must make up our mind and be sure of what we want. If you don't know what you want, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So we must be very, very sure who we want before we go on any further. So at the end of the day, we are making real progress in terms of getting this nation to where it ought to be. So let's not just sit back there and think things are going to fall in place if we don't act now. It's not. It's not going to fall in place. There is urgent need for every single one of us to begin to pay serious attention in ensuring that this nation become a better place for every single one of us. That's just the way it is. That's just the way we can truly and sincerely make tangible progress that could positively affect us all. Remember, you have a voice. So nobody should sit back there and think that things are going to fall in place if we do not do what we are supposed to do. Yes? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.